Hi there, welcome to mjfengshui.com. I am Marlena, and today I'd like to talk about plants and corners. Plants are living beings. They bring beautiful life into our environments. They are of the wood element, and plants will thrive in three areas of our homes. The first one is in the east. The east is family and health. Now, if it is a bedroom, do not place plants in the bedroom at all because they bring life. Like I said, they're living beings. So the east, they will thrive in the east because that is of the wood element. The next area that the plants will thrive in is the southwest, another wood element area. Unless it is your bedroom, do not place them in the southeast. The third area that plants will thrive in is the south. The south is a fire element, and the wood feeds the fire. So if the south area of your space is lacking some fire energy, that would be a great place to place a plant. Now, if your space has darkness there and the plants do not thrive on darkness, you can place them outside in these areas. Okay, so in the east, outside would be a great place to have a garden, a great place to put all your beautiful plants and keep them watered. Okay, keep them protected as well. The southeast outside would really benefit, and that is where the money corner is in the home. So bringing life into that corner would generate some more income. So think about that. And the south being the fire element needs wood to feed on. So they can go outside as well there. All right. But the best area I find is the east, where they really, really thrive well. A beautiful color out there is purple in the east. So if you have some kind of purple plants, purple grass, it really thrives out in that side over there in the east and the southeast, okay? When I moved in here on the east side of my home was a little bit of purple. And people were saying, you want us to cut that out? I said, no. And I just didn't know much about where plants went or anything, but I kept saying no. And as time went on, that purple plant, which they said was some kind of weed, has grown and stretched, along a fence line. And it looks beautiful there. And then I added a small kind of tree, and it's flourishing there. And we have more plants growing in that area. And I added more plants outside to the south. All right, and there's a beautiful tree out there. So that feeds the fire in the south of this home itself. Now inside, over on the east side of my home, it's a bedroom. And the southwest is a bedroom. So I know that the plants need to be outside in that area in order for everything to be in balance in this space. Now, in the south area is an office here, which is a perfect spot for a plant. Okay, so that energy can flow and bring more balance into this home and into the business, okay, into the office space. It thrives in that area there. Now, the thing I want to talk about is plants, okay? Plants can come into our spaces and they can show signs of dryness and the leaves are turning brown. So that area there needs a cleansing. The plant is telling you it's dry here. The energy is not right for me. So I take the plants out of that area and place them in the sun where the sun is shining into my home. And I care for them. I also play plant music. And I don't know if you heard about plant music, but there are certain sounds and frequencies that plants need as well, just like the human being. All right, human beings need music. We need vibration. We need sound waves. So I'm sure you have heard about sound waves and the way they can help human beings in different ways. Plants as well. There are YouTube videos out there, and you can search for them for plant music and play that in those areas where your plants are. Do it randomly, you know, but if they're dying, if they're showing signs of drought and you can't seem to get the plants to live no matter what you do, all right, and you've added all the special nutrients to your plants, give them a boost of some music and some beautiful sunlight because plants need to have that energy as well. Feng Shui works for all living beings, okay? And plants, like I said, are alive, all right? Now, the next thing that I want to cover are corners. Now, in the corners of our home, okay, a lot of negative energy can collect in the corners. So we want to focus on that as well. What is in your corners of your home? Think about that, okay? What are you collecting in the corners? A lot of people have corners of clutter. Clutter brings negative energy. It can also bring entities, depending on where those corners are. If it's a dark corner and it's full of clutter, and you closed the door and thought, we'll deal with it later, well, that's an area where you really want to focus on cleansing that area, clearing up the corners. Okay. Now, in every corner in your space, all right, there may be a chair or, you know, maybe it's a refrigerator, maybe it's a table, whatever it is, all right, move that item out. Clean the wall behind it. You can use a broom and sweep all that area out in your corners, okay? Wash it if it's a floor, okay? And wash the item down, all right? And then put it back in the corner. If there's nothing in your corners, we want to focus on that. If your home has everything out of the corners in a room and everything is in the center, it is unbalanced energy, all right? You can feel very condensed, squished, uneasy, angry, all right? That's what happens. So we want to focus on the corners. What is in the corners, okay? Is there a corner that is totally empty? There's nothing there, all right? That is a corner that needs attention. Wash it down, clean it, like I said, all right? Vacuum if it needs vacuuming, all right? Move the clutter out of all the corners. And if there's an empty corner, focus on the area that it is in, okay? What area is it in? There's an item that needs to go in that corner that will balance the element in that area, okay? Just think about that for a second. If you don't understand the elements in Feng Shui, you can go watch my video on the Bagua, all right? And you will learn about that and what to put in that corner, which would balance out the energy. There are so many things that you can do to balance your home and bring more harmony in. One we just discussed. Plants bring in life, all right? And they're great for clearing the air in your space. Sometimes a plant will show signs, okay, of negative energy, too much, okay, heaviness. A plant cannot thrive there. It starts sucking up all that negative energy and then it starts getting depleted. And that will show you what's going on in that sector of your home. So think about what we have talked about today. If you have any questions or comments, you can post them underneath this video. You can go to my website now at mjfengshui.com and get on my mailing list so that you can come to my live webinars and my live classes. I do have one coming up September 5th, 6th, and 7th. You don't want to miss it. I am going to be covering so much about Feng Shui, giving you tips that you can utilize immediately in your space to see results. I have used them myself. I have shared them with clients, and they have had amazing results from doing these things. So I really appreciate your time today. I hope that something in this video has helped you. If you, like I said, have a question or a comment underneath the video. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And watch my other videos. I will be adding some more. Thank you so much. Have an incredible day. Enjoy your plants.